Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial on how to rank up fast in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now I'm actually going to be giving you some extra tips towards the end of the video if you're interested in becoming like first in the world to the highest prestige, or maybe number one on the leaderboards in a certain game mode. But the start of this video is mainly just going to be for the general public of how to spend your time to unlock the weapons quicker, maybe beat your friends and have some fun. Alright, let's get straight into it here. The first thing I really want to talk about is time. That is the key to ranking up on any game or doing anything in life basically. If you don't have the time to play the game, you can never rank up. If you're spending 1 hour to try and play the game and level up as much as you can, someone who plays 2 hours is going to have an advantage on you no matter what. But during this video, hopefully I can help you spend your 1 hour better so you can get more levels out of it and maybe even beat people who spent double the amount of time playing the game. So anyway, into it we go. The first thing I really want to talk about is do your research and find out what you want to do when you get into the game. So before this game was released, I actually looked it up and had a look at the guns. I was like, I like this gun, that'll be a good one. Some of the challenges I can do, yeah, I can work towards those challenges, that's good. I looked at some of the maps so I didn't have to learn them, so I wasn't as confused when I first logged in. All that type of stuff helps, so whenever you can't actually play the game because you're out and about, or if you're just on your phone, or if the game's not released yet, do your research first step. Now, the next step is to make sure you get any double XP deals like the Mountain Dew or Doritos one, which is basically given out to every Call of Duty, or all the recent Call of Duties anyway. So basically, if you don't know about these deals, Mountain Dew or other products like that, they have codes on the caps of the bottles or in the inside of the Doritos packets or whatever. You enter the codes on a website and it gives you double XP. Too easy, damn. You just doubled your time. If you spent 1 hour playing and you get double XP, that's just like playing 2 hours. So that is by far the best way to get a rank up advantage and get more XP quicker, is getting that double XP. You may also be able to get things like pre-ordering the game. That actually gave people on Modern Warfare a full day of double XP. So that was extremely useful. So that was very good. And there, once you've got your double XP worked out, you've got as much as you can. The next step you want to do is start optimizing your gameplay. So when you're playing the game, you don't want to spam the same gun all the time. Now I'm quickly going to go over what I did here, because I actually did a 24-hour live stream at the release of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I actually made it to 3rd in the world in Team Deathmatch, which was the biggest game mode that everyone was playing. No one was actually playing the other game mode, so I had to play Team Deathmatch. But here we go. If we go to leaderboards, I actually been to sleep and I was working all today. So I'm down to rank 32 now, but I'll chuck a screenshot up on the video so you guys can see the proof that I was 3rd in the world for Team Deathmatch. And I do know my KD sucked majorly, but you know, I was going very hard out. I was very tired. I've never played a first-person shooter on PlayStation before, and I haven't played the last two Call of Duties, so I wasn't familiar with the game, I wasn't familiar with the controller, but I still made it to 3rd in the world. So that shows you guys that it is possible for anyone with the right tips, and if you're watching this video, that means you could probably do it as well. So there you go, I did a 24-hour live stream, I got 3rd in the world. That's a pretty good accomplishment if you ask me. And what I did is this. This is what I did, right? I wanted to play a certain game mode, so I chose Team Deathmatch. It was the most popular at the time. That's exactly what I did. Then, when I was actually in the game, I was trying to accomplish some of these challenges. I was going through and going, okay, so there's challenges for attachments, there's challenges for score streaks, perks, wildcards, operations, your exo abilities and weapons. So I was like, okay, well, I have to change that regularly to get as much XP out of it as possible. As you can see, these are the classes I used. Bell 27, that was one I locked, I didn't use that much. The HBR-A3, the IMR, and the SAC-3. And as you can see, I was just changing the perks, I was changing the abilities, I was changing the score streaks, I was changing the pistols, the attachments, as much as I could. Don't change it so much that you can't actually get any kills with the weapon. You still want to be able to get kills, but if there's so many good guns in this game, like the ones I've got listed here, you can switch between them, change the attachments, change your perks, and that way you will unlock more challenges quicker and you get XP quicker. So a really easy way, make sure you do that. Do not use the same weapon, same attachment, same everything from the start. Make sure to mix it up, and every time you get a high achievement, like maybe 200 kills with a weapon, switch over to another weapon. And as soon as you unlock all the attachments for that, switch over to another one. So that way you're maximizing the amount of XP you're getting per kill. So there you go. That's another tip there. And I think they're the main tips, to be perfectly honest. That's the main things you want to do. You want to allocate as much time as you can. You want to switch between your weapons. You want to get your double XP. And you want to do some research beforehand. There you go, guys. That is the first section of this tutorial. If you're interested in leveling up, that's how you do it. Now, onto the more professional people. I actually want to get first in the world. I'm going to tell you what I did, which I would highly recommend you doing, because it clearly worked. Because I haven't played in ages. I could have actually been playing today. I've been awake for about 6 hours, but I haven't played. And if I was playing that whole time, I reckon I could easily be first in the world. No problem. I'm only a few hundred kills behind. So I could easily be first in the world if I wanted to dedicate another 24 or 12 hours to my gameplay, but I don't, because I was happy with third. But so once you've done that, this is what I did. I woke up as close to the release date as possible, because you don't want to be extra tired when you're playing the game. So you want to stay up later, change your sleeping schedule, so then hopefully you'll wake up right before. I had to wake up at 10 to go to the store to pick up the game or get a ticket to pick up the game at 12. So I wanted to wake up as late as possible. I ended up waking up at 12, like in the middle of the day. So it wasn't that good. I could have slept in longer, but I had other things I had to do. I had work to do. I had events to go to previously for my YouTube channel. I went to PAX Australia the day before. So I wasn't able to change my sleeping pattern to wake up at like 9 p.m. at night. But I would definitely have done that if I was able to, because that way I would have been able to stay up later, playing the game more, being less tired, and generally getting more XP. So definitely change your sleeping schedule to wake up as close to the game release as possible. I also made sure, I failed a bit at this, but you got to make sure you eat and drink a lot. I had energy drinks and lots of sugary drinks and lots of fiber, like pasta and stuff that I had for dinner. But you also want to make sure you drink enough water and you have a meal halfway through your live stream. After you've gone for like 6 hours, make sure to have another meal, because that's usually when you start getting a bit hungry. But you don't notice it when you're playing games. So you got to make sure you have some snacks or you have a meal 6 to 8 or 10 hours into your gaming. Make sure you do that. That is very important, because it gives you the energy to keep on going. So there you go. Wake up late, right before you have to buy the game. Make sure to have your meals. Get yourself some energy drinks, fiber, guaranos in these energy drinks, caffeine. They all help, I guess. It all works differently on everyone's body, but the mother energy drinks seem to work well for me, and I love Lift, so that was my sugar right there, and it did fairly well. So I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully you learned something, and you'll be able to rank up quicker than your friends now by using these simple tips. And yeah, make sure to check out my channel, because I'll be doing a lot of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare videos and things, so definitely check it out. Chuck this video a like. Also have my review of this game if you haven't bought it yet. That'll be up on my channel, so check that out as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Chuck the video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.